Gerunds and Infinitives. Welcome back to LHub. We're diving into the second video of our grammar series on gerunds and infinitives. In Gerunds and Infinitives, Part 1 video, we introduced the basics of these two important grammatical forms. Today, we're taking it a step further. We'll be focusing on the position of gerunds and infinitives within sentences and looking at the rules for using them. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of when and where to use gerunds and infinitives effectively. So grab your notes from the last session and let's jump right in. As you learned in the last video, gerunds and infinitives are formed from verbs and they are used like nouns. A gerund is formed from a verb plus ing, such as reading, playing, and thinking. An infinitive is formed from to plus a base verb, such as to read, to play, to think. The basic structure of an English sentence is subject, verb, object, SVO pattern. The subject of a sentence is the main topic or focus of the sentence. It answers the question who or what. It could be a noun or a pronoun. The verb is the action or state of the subject. It answers the question, what is the subject doing? Or how is the subject? The object is the receiver of the action. It answers the question whom or what in relation to the verb. It could also be a noun or a pronoun. When we use gerunds and infinitives, we use a form of a verb that express the action meaning of a verb and the grammatical function of a noun. Gerunds and infinitives act like nouns in sentences. This means they can be used as either the subject or the object, just like regular nouns. Let's look at some examples. The cat sleeps on the sofa. In this sentence, cat is a noun serving as the subject of the sentence. Swimming is a great exercise. Swimming is a gerund serving as the subject of the sentence. To travel is a dream for many. To travel is an infinitive serving as the subject of the sentence. While both gerunds and infinitives can come at the beginning of a sentence as a subject, gerunds are more commonly used in the subject place in everyday conversation, making them sound natural and casual. For example, reading is my passion. In contrast, infinitives can sound more formal or philosophical when used in this position, so in daily talk, you'll often encounter gerunds starting sentences. He found the book. Book is a noun serving as the object of the sentence. They enjoy swimming in the pool. Swimming is a gerund serving as the object of the sentence. They hope to learn a new language. To learn is an infinitive serving as the object of the sentence. As we saw in the previous examples, both gerunds and infinitives can be the object of a verb. The choice between them often depends on the main verb. Some verbs can be followed by either a gerund, the ing form of the verb, or an infinitive, the to plus the base form of the verb, without any significant change in the meaning of the sentence. This means that you can use either form after the verb and the sentence will still convey a similar idea. Common verbs that are followed by either a gerund or an infinitive without a change in meaning, such as begin, start, continue, like, love, hate, prefer, can't bear, can't stand. For example, they love traveling around the world. They love to travel around the world. I hate waiting in long lines. I hate to wait in long lines. There are verbs that are followed by gerunds only, such as enjoy, dislike, avoid, suggest, practice, finish, consider, mind, recommend, advise, appreciate, deny, imagine, keep. For example, I enjoy swimming. They consider moving abroad. Do you mind waiting here? I recommend visiting the museum. She suggests going to the park. I finished reading the book. I appreciate having your help. Just as there are verbs that can only be followed by gerunds, there are also verbs that can only be followed by infinitives. Some examples of such verbs include hope, promise, decide, agree, offer, refuse, ask, seem, expect, want, and need. For example, I hope to see you soon. They decided to go on a vacation. He agreed to join our team. She offered to bake a cake. It seems to be raining outside. I expect to finish the project by tomorrow. You need to study for the exam. In this video, we went over gerunds and infinitives, exploring where they fit in sentences. We pointed out verbs that can work with both gerunds and infinitives, as well as those that specifically pair with just gerunds or just infinitives. Stay tuned for our upcoming video, where we'll dive further into more rules of gerunds and infinitives.